Hi everyone, welcome to my channel.
It's Bobby here. Have you always wanted to learn Excel, yet you don't know how to start? Or because you think it's full of formulas and a whole lot of complex system? Well, that's why I'm here to be a tutor. It's because a lot of people are doing it wrongly, because they ignore the basic fundamentals. In today's example, let's just do some simple math with Excel. How to do basic addition, basic subtraction, multiplication, and division in Excel. To do an addition in Excel is pretty much simple and easy. Before any formula or function works in Excel, you first have to bring the equal to sign. So on my keyboard, I just hit the equal to. I wanted to add the score for A and B, so I'll just click on A here. Now I'll bring my plus sign. I'll just hold shift on my keyboard, and where I get the equal to sign from, I just press that, and I can now get the plus sign. I want to add this to this, so I can either type it or I'll just click on the value. Instantly it appears. So now I just press the enter, the answer is here. Now the beautiful thing about Excel is you don't have to keep doing this manually for all of them. Provided you've gotten one side, you can just bring your cursor here. Anytime you turn to a black cross, just double click. The rest of the answers are generated automatically. Or alternatively, left click and drag. You can get the answers as well. Then for addition, we also have another alternative, which is what we call the sum function. But in this basic addition, we don't need that, but we can just look at it really quickly. To do the sum, you press is equal to, you type sum. There are two approaches to do this. I can click the first value, which is the first number, I bring a comma. I click the second one, then I now close the bracket and press the enter. So the answer is still 34. Double click, the rest are generated. Alternatively, is equal to sum. I just drag the range, so I want to add this to this. I drag it here, press the enter, the answer is there. Now this one is normally used for something that involves more than two options. For example, we only have scores for B and C, so using the simple one is better. But when you have a situation where you have more than two, you have 3, 5, up to 100, then use the sum function. Subtraction. To do a subtraction in Excel, remember is equal to sign. I want to subtract this from this, so is equal to, I click here, I bring the minus sign, I click the other one, press the enter, the answer is here. Double click, it's generated. Now how do you do the multiplication? It's quite simple. In multiplication, we also have a function called product, just like we have sum. But the simplest way for a two-way factor is bring your equal to sign. I want to multiply this by this, so I click the first one. I hold shift on my keyboard, where the number 8 is at the top. That symbol is the multiplication. I click the other value, I press the enter, the answer is here. It's pretty much very simple. So in Excel, if somebody uses a function or a formula you are not conversant with, you can always look at it back. When I click here, it's showing me the exact formulas I used. The last but not the least, the division. The same approach, you click is equal to, how do you divide? I want to divide this by this, so I click this, /. Now I want to divide with this. Press the enter, the answer is there. If I want it for other ones too, I just double click here. It's generated. Example 2. Pertaining to the knowledge we've gathered from the first example, to do an addition here, we use the sum function. So I'll just say is equal to sum. I select the range, the E2 to E2. Click and highlight it until where I want it to be. I close the bracket, press enter, and answer is here. I can just double click here, the rest are generated. One good thing also about using Excel is when the values change in the future, the answers automatically change. So assuming if this is now 2, when I press the enter, the answer has changed. Assuming if this is now 32, I press the enter, it automatically changes. If this is 9, it auto updates. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I'll be leaving the Excel sheet in the comment section. Download it, practice alongside. I'll see you in the next video.